Today is Sunday, and this second half of the week, I've been using Proraso Green. This soap. Love the eucalyptus scent and a little bit of menthol, and been using the 1305 Samode and Proraso Green. It doesn't have a strong scent, but I like the scent and I like the feel. It's not very mentholated. I thought about getting me some menthol crystals, kind of drop in there just to make it a little bit more spicier for me. That'd be good. And then using the Featherweight. This is Jim's Featherweight, one of the later models they come out with. Right around the push button. Make sure you have the stops when you get one of these. Blade just opens like that, and it closes. There's a lot of pressure on this, so it's very mild, well, medium ranged, good angle. The handle's pretty neat. I like the handle, but this little thing, the way I hold a razor, that kind of gets in my way. This little part right here gets in my way just a little bit, but it's a great razor, especially to start out on. This with a push button, which has a push button on the bottom. You can usually find these pretty cheap, very inexpensive, and not a lot of people try to seek them out. When I was looking at single edges, these and the push buttons weren't high on the radar for people on eBay. So you might be able to score one. It's just a plastic handle, it's plastic, it's not Bakelite. But let's get started. I don't have anything in my hair, so it might get all poofy and everything. It's just Sunday. I'm gonna sit back and watch Residential Evils. We'll probably get a couple of videos done. It's raining here, so can't do yard work. Just hanging out with the kids. Yesterday went good. Me and my dad, we got to play together at a gig. I tell you, I hadn't played with him in a while, so that was very special. I think my mom got a couple of videos of it, so if she did, I might post one if I can get it from her. Sorry I missed JC's shave. I hope you was making it. I hope you were able to make it. He had a live shave around 12 noon since I wasn't going to be able to be there. So, we've got 3 people now, me, Kevy Shaves, and JC. So hopefully every Saturday there'll be some place for us to just hang out at a live shave. I wasn't able to make it because I was setting up equipment. But anyway, enough of that. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. It's not the week, it's a weekend. I know some of y'all out there, especially those who work on the railroad, are probably working today. No, doesn't rain on the railroad, and there's no such thing as a weekend. But, all right. Now, I chose to use this because I usually grab the tube. I like the tube of Proraso better, but I wanted to just use this over about 3 or 4. I've used this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then today on Sunday. I'll change tomorrow on something else, but I don't know. I just wanted to use it, get more comfortable. The key to the Proraso soaps is use just a little bit more water than you would with the cream. Just a little bit. Now, if you never have seen a Samode 1305, it's one of my favorites. 4 brushes. It's got the cool old school handle, dark green, cool red lettering. I tried to take care of it. Got a little bit of paint chip right there, but it's a great brush, especially for bowl lathering. I'm going to be doing face lathering today. This is usually my go-to brush to bowl lather. But we're just going to do a 2-pass. Going to spend a little time with the family. Just gave Liam a bath. He's doing good, by the way. Appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers and support for that. If you haven't checked it out, Strike Gold Shave has a raffle going on. It's $10 a slot. You'll get a razor, a brush, a refurbished brush, and a strop. It's $10 a slot. It's on Shave Gear Raffle, which is, you can find it on Facebook at SGR$. So check that out, and all the money goes to helping Liam Cruz out. we're having a hard time getting the state of Tennessee to help us out. So it's all coming out of our pocket so far. But he is doing good. It's a learning process for him and us. I try to think what he's going through. But he's doing a lot of sensor seeking. That's his main thing right now. I guess it's kind of a high or happy spot for him. Anywhere from just rubbing cloth over his face or rubbing his hands on leather. He'll do it for a while, but we're trying to keep him happy. Keep him happy. All right. The Predators are down in the series, but they are 2-1 now. They played last night in Nashville. A lot of catfish being thrown out on the ice, and they won 5-1. So sorry about that, all y'all bird fans. Ever what them things are called. Penguins, Corey and all them. But honestly, I'm just happy to be in the finals. I'm happy that the finals came to Nashville. We're getting recognized now, you know. Nashville Predators are a newer team. I think the Penguins have won it before. I don't know. They might have. But just being there in the finals is a treat, just to be honest. I know I like making my jabs at the other team, but I don't hate. I don't hate. It's all fun. I do have my little what do you call them? I have my paranoid traditions myself. I can't wear jerseys or t-shirts during a game. And this year, they've been doing pretty good when I get a hold of Isla, my 3-month-old. So I usually try to hold her. Let me put a little bit more water in this. I know that's good, but like I said, the key to this soap form is just a little bit more water than you're used to. I don't know about too much. Might not handle it. I don't know. I haven't done much test. Proraso is been around for a while. A lot of people use it worldwide, and for mass produced, is great. It's not real loud scented. It's good cushion, good slickness. You can use it in a straight razor. Use it for SEs, double Ds. It's just a good all-around scent. And I like that they covered all the scents. Now the only thing they don't have is kind of a sweet scent, but I'm not too big on sweets, or they don't have a citrus, but they have the eucalyptus. They have a white one, which is more like oatmeal, kind of a subtle scent. They have the blue, which is a medicinal, and then they have the red, which is a great sandalwood. It's the strongest. It's wonderful. This is the same as all other SEs. You have a shallower angle. Than a DE. They give great shaves though. This is a one of them everyday shavers. But with a milder razor, don't forget, still let the blade do the work. No pushing, just force on pulling down. Let the blade do the work and it'll be fine. And if you notice, I do have a bump right there, and I've gotten it every day. I haven't got it yet, I don't think, but as long as it's red, I've gotten it every day. We'll try not to. Yeah, feels good though. Nice cool sensation. Very nice. This is the same blade I've used all week. And for those that would like to get into SC razors, there is different blades. There's Jim, Pal, another name, but it all comes down to stainless steel coated, and then carbon. Now, some people like carbon. Carbon does not shave me well at all. I would like to revisit it. Thought about getting another one just to find out, since my technique's a lot better. I found out blades that I used to try work good for me now that I know how to use it somewhat. Because when you're first starting out with an SE or anything, you don't have a good technique. I found that I like the Jim PTFE coated. I get 100 of them from Conox Shaving. Decent price, and you can go on Tri-Blade, and he used to have all of them, and just get 2 of each, or more, 4 of each. Go through them, take your time. Don't rule one out just because it gives you a bad shave the first time, because like I said, your technique might not be good. Find one that shaves you good, use it, all 4 of them, and then revisit the other ones and see what happens. There is a learning curve with SEs, especially some of those that are more aggressive. and like you just saw, it kind of stopped. So I didn't bear down, I come off of the whiskers and then raised up my angle just a little bit, went over it, and it chopped the whisker off. Then I lowered my angle just a little bit better so it'd get closer to the skin, and went back over it, and it got it, and it's smooth now. Don't force your way with, especially with these SEs and these gym blades, because it will either give you irritation or it'll cut you. Let the blade do the work. Forgot about my bump. Good, good, good. See if there's anything over here. No? Look at it right there. Oh yeah. Good. Good, good. Another successful shave with Proraso. I've been telling any of you new shavers out there, I've been telling them here lately. Everybody kind of recommends Taylorville Bond Street as a great starter cream because of the cushion, but for longevity, because usually people will use Tobes until they, get good at their technique, and then they'll get into Artisans and other stuff, other soaps. But for longevity, if you get Proraso, you'll always keep it, and you'll always use it. You'll always revisit it. I rarely go back to Taylorville Bond Street. A lot of people like it. I think it's a little bit too much cushion for me, a little bit too thick. But Proraso is just perfect. It's right, and it might take a little bit of getting used to, learning how to use it. But once you get used to it, I recommend the tubes, but if you want to get the soap because it's cooler, and it probably lasts longer. Aftershaves are very lightly scented, but they're good. This isn't one of the #1 companies out there because they don't have bad products. They have great products. I think it's a great addition to anybody's. Anybody's shave in. And Proraso Green is one of my favorites. I'd say, if I used the red tomorrow, I would say it's my favorite, but you know how that goes. Anyway, that's my shave. I hope everybody has a great week. I hate tomorrow's Monday, but enjoy today. I'm going to try to get this posted sooner than later because I'm off. We'll just be watching movies and taking care of kids, but tomorrow's work. I'll probably see y'all Wednesday, and we'll talk about the live shave next Saturday. I appreciate it. Y'all, go shave. Okay, I'm out. Casey!